Welcome back everyone to Bernie Man's Gaming Vault. Today we're rewinding the clock right the way back to 1981. Before Donkey Kong Country, before Diddy, before the jungle vibes, we're talking about the OG Donkey Kong on the NES. Now I know some of you might be thinking, really, Donkey Kong, that old arcade game where you just climb ladders? Well yeah, you're not wrong, but trust me, this game is way more important and honestly more fun than people give it credit for. Just look at this, it's chaos, battles flying everywhere, that evil grin from Donkey Kong at the top, and our boy Mario just trying to save his girl. Simple premise, but somehow still kind of stressful in the best way. So a quick bit of history, and don't worry, I'll keep it short. Donkey Kong wasn't just another arcade game, it saved Nintendo. Before this, they were struggling with these weird games like Radar Scope that didn't really hit. Then a young designer named Shigeru Miyamoto, apologies if I butchered that name, he came along, and yes, this guy who'd go on to make Mario, Zelda, Pikmin, all that, and pitched this game about a giant ape, a damsel in distress, and a carpenter who just jumps over stuff, and boom, Donkey Kong dropped, and it changed everything. It's basically the birth of Mario. Without this game, we probably don't even ever get the Mushroom Kingdom. Okay, let's dive into it. Fire up the NES version, and let me just say, this thing still has the arcade soul. In the original arcade version, there's 4 stages. The battle level, the rivet stage, the elevator stage, and that final showdown. Each one's like its own little slice of pain and nostalgia. Now here's the thing, the NES version actually cuts one stage from the arcade. Yeah, the Pie Factory level didn't make the cut, but oh well, the rest holds up brilliant. This game was fantastic, with battles coming out of nowhere, and not climbing when battles are bouncing diagonally. That's like signing your own death warrant. One thing I love is how tight the controls were, even after 40 years. You move a little stiff, yeah, but that's part of the charm. Every jump feels like a gamble, like, will I make it or will I die? It's suspenseful in the simplest way. And don't even get me started on that hammer, the da-da-da-da-da-da-da music hits and then suddenly I'm invincible. Until I realise the hammer can't climb ladders. Why? Why did you do that? I died a lot making this video, and I swear this game is the reason raid gaming was invented. Back in the day, people weren't breaking controllers, they were breaking the arcade machines. You know, the reason I love revisiting these old games isn't just for the gameplay, it's the feeling. I remember playing these games with my mates on our old NESs when we were like 8. The cartridge barely worked, we had to blow on it every 10 minutes, but when it finally loaded, man, it was like magic. Those simple beeps and bloops, that pixel art, it's cozy, like gaming comfort food. And what's wild is how pure it is. No cutscenes, no tutorials, no fancy graphics, just you, your joypad, and a big angry ape. So how does this game hold up in 2025? Honestly, surprisingly well. Yeah, it's simple, but it's got that perfect arcade loop. Quick to learn, impossible to master. You could easily lose an hour just trying to get your high score one battle higher. The visuals are clean, iconic, and you instantly know what's happening. The sound effects, timeless. That intro jingle still slaps. Would I recommend it to modern players? Depends. If you're into story-driven stuff or flashy 3D graphics, maybe this ain't for you. But if you appreciate where gaming came from, if you like a challenge, or if you just want to see where Mario got his start, it's 100% worth it. Modern gamers that have never played this type of game or from this era wouldn't know what's hitting. You get so many lives, and doesn't matter how many levels up you are, if them lives are gone, they're gone. It's game over, it's back to the start, and you've got to grind it out again. It's frustrating, but it's so satisfying at the same time. It drove me mad doing this video again because I forgot how bloody hard Donkey Kong was. But did I have fun? Damn right I did. I slugged it out, I restarted, I had game over so many times. But once I got the hang of it again, and I got the feel for it, I had fun. And I got up the levels a lot quicker. It's just a great game for what it is and for its age. And it can keep anyone today entertained, no problem. Alright, so my final verdict on this game. For the gameplay, it's tough but fair. classic arcade challenge. Graphics are simple, but those pixels are iconic. The sound, the hammer theme alone deserves a Grammy. Fun factor, brilliant. It's addictive, frustrating, but super satisfying. Overall, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Maybe even a bit more, but I think that's a fair shout. Still one of the most influential games ever made, and honestly, it's a blast to come back to. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, please smash that like button like Mario smashes barrels, drop a comment with your first Donkey Kong memory, and subscribe for more retro reviews. And until next time, remember, don't trust a giant ape with a love for throwing barrels. Have a great day and look after yourselves.